Hi, Pisces. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome to anyone who's new, who's just found this channel. So grateful that you are here. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. This is a general reading, so it may not connect to everybody. Check out your playlist for other timeless love readings, some twin flame readings, some singles readings. But let's see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit, I am here with all of my Pisces. What messages of love do you have for them today? What would you like them to be thinking about? Anything about connections around them? I am listening for you now. Okay. I have heart light. Wow, look at that heart chakra just opening up. Look at this. How gorgeous. This like 20, the number 23, that may have significance to somebody, like a birth date or the day of the month or something along those lines. So look at your heart chakra just opening up to the universe, like allowing this love to shine, allowing this love in. How gorgeous. Let's see what else we have. I have caution. Okay, so there's a little bit of a sense of innocence with these two children kind of walking in the dark, walking with flashlights, a sense of caution. We all have that internal caution. We all have that, intuition that tells us, beware, be careful. Nobody wants their heart broken. Nobody wants anybody to ever hurt them, so we all have a sense of protecting ourselves. It's whether we are too guarded sometimes and we're not allowing somebody into that heart, like we've been hurt before and we're struggling with that, but we're working on it, something like that. And then I have this unity, like take my hand, the number 27. So I have the number 23, the number 25, and the number 27. So that could all have some kind of significance to somebody out there. But unity, take my hand. And I also like the sense of the world in the background, like I always say, out of all the people in the world, how did I find you? How did I get so lucky to find you? Like there's millions of people in the world, but somehow we found each other. Somehow we connected, and take my hand. So that is beautiful right from the start, Pisces. Let's see what your cards are saying for you today. Spirit, what do you want my person to know? What do you want us to know in this connection? What is going on around us? Anything that you need us to know? A Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Page of Cups, and I have the Fool. Okay, so take my hand, right? Take my hand. Now, this Knight of Pentacles, believe it or not, came into me almost as I've been searching for you. Okay, I have put in time, energy. I've been working towards finding you, even is how it's coming into me. Like maybe they have been busy in their world, repairing their life, rebuilding their wealth, working on their career. I mean, certainly all of those things, but it was this sense of, because I'm doing these things, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and now I'm searching for you. And I have been waiting for the person to share kind of what I've been building with, is how I feel. Now, I love this energy of both the Fool and the Page of Cups, because this is a new feelings. I have new feelings. I have relatively new feelings. You're opening up something inside of me. Spirit just said, you have come into my life when I needed you. I'm very excited for some reason. I mean, not only, I don't want to say it that way, because I do feel like you're excited about these feelings. I feel a sense of peacefulness with this Temperance also. I feel like I want to take a deep breath. I want to breathe you in. I can relax with you. I can be at home with you. I can be comfortable with you. So there is a feeling of peacefulness. Sometimes people come into our life, our energy, and there's a sense of nervousness. Okay. I don't feel nervous. Okay. Everything about this person and this connection is calming me. All right. So maybe you love the tone of their voice. Maybe you have these in-depth conversations with them, and they're very understanding, and they're a good listener. Maybe you guys are talking about everything under the sun. You know, that fool is ready to jump right in. That fool is kind of fearless in a sense, right? So that fool says, you know what? I've got experience of my own. I have baggage, even that little bag that I carry on his shoulders. I have baggage, but I have this sense of I'm ready to explore the unknown also. So in-depth conversations about, you know, each other, childhood, getting to know each other, spirit said, getting to know, you know, what makes the other person tick, what is important to you, why, what brought us together. But, you know, that person that comes into your life that you can talk to for hours and hours and hours, and you never get tired of talking to them. You know, like that is how it's coming into me right now. So right now, I love the sense of peacefulness. Oh, I'll take that any day of the week. Let's see. I have a judgment. Absolutely. You know, were you sent from above? You know, like, is this bigger than us? Have I been called to you? I was searching for you. I feel like I've been doing everything in my life to find you, or I've been working on these other areas of my life so that I would attract you. But, you know, that judgment comes in, and it's the sense of it feels right, right? It feels good. Right time, right place, right person. I'm going to say it that way. I have a Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like I have definitely been putting time and effort into a different area of my life. So your person could have been, it could be as simple as I've been alone for a while. Okay. And I needed to be alone. And they may even say that to you. Like and that could be you. Like maybe you needed to be alone. You know, like I just needed this time and space to myself. I came out of a relationship. I promised myself that I wasn't going to jump right back into a relationship until I was ready, or until God showed me, you know, who was supposed to be my life. But it is the sense of I have restored myself. Whoever this person is in a really good place emotionally. Okay. So they're very emotionally available. They have been working on themselves. They're not, the spirit just said they just are not attached to anybody from their past. They're not looking to go back to their past. You know, like, I mean, I could stop this reading right now, because anytime spirit says to me, this person is emotionally available, I'm just like, sign me up, right? Sign me up. Like, I want this person. I want the person who is emotionally available, spirit. So your person is ready. Your person has feelings. They are open to the possibilities. They love these conversations. They're getting to know you. I just love it all. I have a pencil. Expand your way of thinking. The sense of a little bit of an expanding my mind, right? Like you're opening me up to new things, right? Look at all the different shades of colors. Like maybe I never thought it, you know, they say something, you're like, I never saw it from that perspective, or I never gave that some thought, quite frankly, you know, but somebody, you know, who kind of opens you up to their point of views or their experiences. And I guess opens your eyes a little bit, not only your heart, but your eyes, you know, that you're learning from them, or you appreciate them for showing you things that maybe you didn't think about before, you know, so that's okay. Ooh, husband and wife material. Okay. Love, pleasure, commitment. So maybe this person and you are already thinking that, you know what, if it keeps going at the pace that it's going, if we are able to communicate this deeply for, and keep going at this pace, maybe in the back of your mind, you're both thinking like, I've met the one, I am with the person I am meant to be with. And that is gorgeous. There's the communication, good conversations and needing to be heard. So this sense of, I am connecting with this person. Okay. When somebody's emotionally available, they want to talk, right? They want to share. They aren't afraid to share their feelings or express different points of view or open your eyes to different things for based on what they've learned and vice versa. But you guys are really communicating really well. And that is the most important thing in a relationship is being able to talk things through, good or bad or ugly. If you can't communicate with each other, forget it. The rest is just, you've got to be able to talk. You've got to be able to express yourselves. You've got to be able to be honest and true. All right, let's see what Spirit has. I have a 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands. I have an 8 of Wands. Look at all this wand energy. Where are we going with this, Spirit? What do you want to say? And I have a Knight of Cups. So I have all this wand energy. So of course my wand energy is my passion and my inspiration and that inner feeling that we get, right? So this is coming into me as you've changed me. All right. Again, this feeling of you are opening up me in ways that I haven't thought. And maybe this person is, I don't know, allowing you to be vulnerable. They're vulnerable. It's a change for you is kind of how I feel. Like it's a refreshing change. Like you're actually with somebody who isn't afraid to express themselves. So they are just kind of pouring out their heart or explaining to you that I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. Like I am full speed ahead with either planning a future, wanting something more with this 4 of Wands. But it is the sense of I have nothing to lose. Maybe they learned from their past relationship, their past relationship, they didn't express themselves the way that they should have. And in this relationship, they've literally said to themselves, like, I have got to just express my feelings, be open and honest, be trusting, learn to trust. I need you to trust me. Just came in. Like that's very important to this person. I need you to trust. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I need you to trust me because I'm falling in love with you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's gorgeous. I need you to trust me. Okay. And you do trust them. But maybe that was something they struggled with in the past with a different relationship, that they literally battled, whether they didn't trust somebody or they lost trust in somebody. But I feel like in the past, they really, really struggled with somebody, in that particular area of their life. So they need to be in a relationship where trust is first. Okay. And that could be you, that could be them, or both. I mean, you both have to have this mutual trust, right? But that could be the biggest fear that they have is, at the end of the day, I will share everything I have with you. I will tell you everything. I will be good to you. I will love you. I just need to know I can trust, So there you are with this beautiful Empress energy. And look at I love this little deck because I have this kind of Prince Charming feeling, like a fairy tale with, kiss the frog, right? And this Prince Charming appears and this beautiful Empress lives happily ever after, which I still believe in fairy tales. I don't know about you guys, but I still believe in fairy tales, and I believe that God wants that for you also. Spirit, please share with me anything about this trust or vulnerability, or what my person needs from me. Anything that you want to share with me. What are their feelings? What are their feelings? Where are we headed? I think I'm falling in love. Yeah, I need you to trust me because I think I'm falling in love with you. Okay. I mean, how could you not? How could they not fall in love with an empress, right? How could they not fall in love with you? That's what's going on, So when you get to a point with somebody that you are willing to open up your heart, and they're willing to open up their heart, and the only thing they're asking for is, um, I just want to be in a better relationship than I had in the past, because obviously the past didn't work. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, but they wanted to be better this time. They wanted to be a better, that we communicate more, that we're honest with each other, that it's more trusting, that it's more committed. So this person really has a great head on their shoulders, and I'm so grateful that they found you. I'm so grateful that they found you, or will find you. If you haven't found this person, use these readings as a manifestation tool, please. Okay, and attract the love that you're deserving of. Let's go on an adventure. Yeah, we're ready to get this started with that Fool card. We really want to get this going. I'm so attracted to you. I love that. One more of these, please. And I feel like I can communicate. Now this is what they went through. Like whoever they had in the past, they couldn't talk to. They didn't trust them. They couldn't open themselves up and even say, I don't trust you, until the point where one of them walked away, I'm sure. But communication is so important to them. This person, they may have said that right from the beginning. Like, you can tell me anything. Don't hold back. I would rather know. Don't surprise me down the road that you're not happy. Okay. Don't just keep it inside and then one day say, hey, I haven't been happy. I'm out of here. Like, tell me what you're feeling. We've come so far. We're opening up to each other. Am I good enough for you? So this is what they want. I guess maybe they're asking you, like, is this what you want? And I think it is what you want. I do have a no. Okay. What's the no, Spirit? You want to feel secure also, Spirit just said. It's not all about them. You want to feel secure. You want to feel trust. It has to be a two-way street. I'm sabotaging myself out of fear. So maybe in the past they had a tendency to run away. Maybe in the past they didn't express their feelings. They're doing it different this time is all I feel. I feel like they just are willing to do. Maybe they've had many failed relationships, or enough to realize that whatever they've been doing hasn't been working, right? And you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So maybe they finally have woken up to, I've got to approach this new connection with, I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure out how to be in a successful relationship because they want to be with you. So I don't know, maybe they've had a tendency to not open up in the past. But I am getting this sense of deep conversations with you for some reason. Maybe they feel really comfortable with you. Maybe they really can open up with you. They want to open up to you. They're really falling in love with you. So they want to open up. They want to be emotionally available as my king. They want to be in control of their emotions. They want to be able to express themselves and not hide or not, I don't know, just, I guess, be all in. 4 Cups. I feel like that's a part of them that they've held back in the past. 9 of Swords. There's the fear again. I've held back. Maybe they know that about themselves. It's like as soon as I start to get close to somebody, I have a tendency to panic, thinking that, it's too good to be true. It's all going to go away. Nothing lasts forever, however they say it. But I'm going to bank on these 2 Kings. Okay. I'm going to bank that your person is strong enough emotionally that this time around, whatever it is, this connection, that they are focusing on what's best for them first, which is I want to be emotionally secure for myself so that I can be emotionally secure for someone else. It's like when you get on an airplane and they say, put the mask on yourself first before you put it on a child. So this person has at least learned that about themselves, that they are like, I've got to take care of myself and my own feelings first so that then I can be there for you. And I feel like they have done a lot of work in that area. Again, unfortunately, they probably had experiences with other relationships that hurt them, that they lost trust, that they couldn't count on that person, that whatever that person was thinking wasn't what was coming out of their mouth, so they want to be able to look across the table with you, look across the room at you, look into your eyes and listen to you, and 100% feel that everything you're saying to them is the truth. That is huge for this person and huge for you. So maybe that's something that you guys both right from the beginning commit to. I don't care what you say to me as long as you don't ever lie to me. Like lying is probably a big deal to this person. Like don't ever lie to me, because they probably had somebody that did lie to them. And so maybe that's something that you've talked about. But how did they say it? I need you to trust me because I'm falling in love with you. I mean, okay, sign me up. You can trust me. I was made to love you. I love that. I was made to love you. I reread all your messages, our messages all the time. So, they're reading your texts, they're into you, they're thinking about you. Your love has me looking crazy. A little bit of a craziness would be my King of Wands, right? My King of Wands has tons of energy, moves fast, passionate, inspired, excited. That's my excitement, right? So crazy in a good way. There's such a thing as crazy in a good way. Like I'm crazy in love with you. I have crazy feelings for you, right? I like that. I'm crazy in love with you. I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. That I feel like is how they've lived in the past. I feel like in the past they held back, and this time around they want it to be different. They've got to share their feelings and these deep, intimate conversations that you guys have been having. Maybe you're the first person who allows them that safe space to really express themselves. I'm finally going to put you first. I'm going to put you first. I want you to put me first. That's important to them. My feelings are deeper than they seem. There is a deep love here. And this is only going to grow as you guys become very strong and bond together and become even more committed together. I love this. We are fated to be together. I love fate, destiny, and it is fate. It is. When it's a real love, let's face it, guys, we don't have control over who comes into our life, right? I mean, spirit puts these people in front of us, and it's kind of, perfect timing, perfect circumstances, that the right person at the right time comes into our life, right? So it is fate. That is gorgeous. This connection is going to grow. We are emotionally available to be in this connection, and we are going to put this out into the universe. And I want you to enjoy it and embrace it, claim it, own it, manifest it, all of those good things. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this reading, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you so much always for your love and your support. Anyone who'd like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.